tonight in the Potteries, driving rain here for most of the day, but nothing surely will dampen the enthusiasm of two teams who've been such a credit to the second division throughout the season. The recent arrival from Middlesbrough of Bernie Slaven has added an extra dimension to Port Vale's attacking play, although after tonight they'll have to do without him for 3 matches. He starts the suspension that resulted from being sent off on his Port Vale debut. Surplus to requirements at Anfield, it would seem, but the experience of Bruce Grobbelaar will be invaluable, of course, to Stoke City during his loan spell from Liverpool. Grobbelaar, who's replacing the injured Ronnie Sinclair, out for the rest of the season. Gradually, a full house at Vale Park as Port Vale then kick off, attacking the goal to our right. An all-ticket crowd soaking up the atmosphere as well as the rain for this latest confrontation between the two clubs so forcefully leading the way in the second division. Round 5 of the derby matches between the two this season. Port Vale have twice been the winners, Stoke just the once, and the other game in the FA Cup was a draw. Two teams right in form despite Stoke's setback on Saturday. They were beaten at home for the first time in the league this season. Now this is Sully on the rampage here for Port Vale. Van der Laan. Now Walker. Such an elegant player. And the first free kick of the game is given in favour of Port Vale. By Steve Foley. Will be right in the heart of the action for Stoke City tonight. It's a crunching tackle too. And here then is Bruce Grobbelaar. His 4th game during his loan spell from Liverpool. And he says if he likes it here and things don't work out back at Anfield, that certainly seems the way at the moment. He won't mind staying at Port Vale if they want him to. Free kick now then to Stoke City. Take it quickly in search of Steen. Right across the face of the goal, and rather gathered by Musselwhite. Van der Laan, here's Slaven. A lot of favour at Middlesbrough. Hoping to make an impression, and he certainly did that in his first game with Port Vale when he was sent off. Grobbelaar coolly away. Butler now. And certainly the ball will be skidding across the surface. Had so much heavy rain throughout the day, and it's going to make life very treacherous and difficult for both teams. Now Steen, 5 goals in his last 6 matches, Mark Steen, 2 of them from the penalty spot. Now they're going to set something up here. Steen with the shot, and Steen with the goal. Bracket finish then by Mark Steen. A goal from a master poacher, number 29 this season. After Butler had got away down the right. Excellent cross in, and no one had picked up Steen. And that's a quality finish. And Stoke City take the lead. Really sloppy defending. Slotted in really well, Glenn since his move from Birmingham earlier in the season. Steen's pass now. Steen again. Oh, really tricky play then by Mark Steen. He's causing all sorts of problems with his neat footwork. And he really is in inspired form, Mark Steen. Here's Glover, former Aston Villa player, now to Billing. You get those Stoke defenders almost on the halfway line. No offside flag though this time, as Stanford has to play it away. Port Vale just beginning to impose himself a little now. Here's Slaven. And he's won the free kick. Bernie Slaven, who's an accomplished goal scorer, still seeking his first in Vale's colours. And that's what we've got him for, said John Rudge. Now Sully with the free kick. Here's Walker, setting himself up for the shot, but failing to hit the target. Ray Walker, who's been in really outstanding form for Port Vale this season. Such a stylish midfield player. But force wide then. On from Walker. Here's Billing now. Kerr. What can Sully do here? Found some space for himself well. And Grobbelaar having to tip it over the bar. Risking nothing there, Bruce Grobbelaar with a hurling cross from Chris Sully. Free transfer from Blackburn back in the summer, and what a useful acquisition he has proved to be, Chris Sully. Movement from Kerr down into a path of Walker. A chance here, no. Slaven, then driven wide by Sully. The best chance that Port Vale have created so far. And Sully will be disappointed he couldn't finish off a flowing move. Expertly done there by Kerr. Walker's pass picking out Sully eventually. And right across the face of the goal. It's all Port Vale at the moment. Sully just knocked it up there. Now what can Walker do here? Well, it's squirting away from it. Grobbelaar's after it. Nothing predictable around Brucey. I bet he's loving it out there. A lovely occasion. Relishes the big match. Now Walker. Oh, great effort. Stinging shot then from Ray Walker, whose influence is growing with every passing second. Just tipped over the top. Now the break is on here. Steen and Regis. It's Steen. It could have been the second. And he knows it too. How quickly then they burst forward. And Port Vale's defence was exposed, and Steen couldn't finish off the job. Walker. Support from Van der Laan. And Sully outside him. Couched it in the middle, hoping on the cross. Here's Van der Laan now. Slaven. Turns sharply. Still Slaven. Oh, great save from Grobbelaar. Really good save then. And my word, it needed it. Slaven had set himself up for the shot with a delightful piece of play. And Brucey was equal to it. Round the tackles went Slaven. And down went Brucey to save. The whistle blown by Roger Belford. And the crowd have really enjoyed this first half. Mark Steen's goal, the only one we've seen so far. But there certainly have been opportunities at both ends. And right at the death, the save from Bruce Grobbelaar defied Bernie Slaven. Stoke lead then at half-time by 1-0. Stoke City then start the second half. Now kicking from left to right. And they really haven't looked back, Stoke, since topping the table around mid-November time. Indeed, Saturday's defeat at home by Blackpool, not only their first at the Victoria Ground this season, only their second defeat in the league since September. That's how consistent they have been. And of course, Port Vale have kept pace with them. Just hoping that they might slip up in the last few weeks of the season. to overtake them in the chase for the championship. But these two very much the favourites to go up in the automatic positions. It's Steen now. Here goes Regis. Well, it was a rather hopeful effort, but it might just have embarrassed Musselwhite had it been on target. He's so brave and forceful, Dave Regis. Well, he's pulled a muscle, I would think there. Certainly has a problem, Roger Belford. And it does seem then that the senior linesman is going to have to take over. On comes the reserve official, Mr. Ingram. So he'll take over one of the flags. And Gareth Davis takes over the whistle. Now John Rudge, warning if his team can turn this around. So disappointed that the other team, Taylor, wasn't going to make it tonight, and they're certainly missing him out there. Regis. Is Danny Steen up with him? So Regis going in alone. And he's got a free kick. Great perseverance. Well, rather protesting. But they just couldn't combat the strength then of Regis, who went ploughing on through the middle. And in the end, Glover just ran straight into him. Free kick then to Stoke. Oh, tremendous save from Gleckhorn's drive. Really let fly there, Nigel Gleckhorn. And Musselwhite really had to be on his mettle. It was dipping in just under the bar. Gleckhorn has got it. Kevin's corner. Musselwhite starts to cut for it. Back he goes, and the header from Gleckhorn just gripped in under the bar, despite the efforts of a defender there to keep it off the line. Nigel Gleckhorn, the former Birmingham City player, with his 6th goal of the season, maybe now has put the game beyond the reach of Port Vale. This is Kerr with Houchin and Jeffers. Now Van der Laan. Made it towards Houchin, but it didn't reach him again. Van der Laan. And it'll be a free kick to Stoke City. The Dutchman's penalised. Overson's free kick. On by Regis, finding Steen. Walker in well, but it falls for Regis. Now Steen taking over. Good effort too by Steen. And Musselwhite only just held on. A really menacing figure. And he was so quick to spot the possibilities then. And he had the confidence to shoot from the long range. He's going as far as he dare. Up towards Houchin, who won it in the air. Houchin again going in strongly. And the shot on the turn! And it was Slaven's effort. And Robillard once again performing heroics in the Stoke goal. Sharp turn. And what a save by Robillard from Slaven. goes Jeffers now. And he would have preferred that on his left foot. And the flag's up against Mark Steen, who looks indignantly towards the linesman. Can't believe the decision. But he can believe the result if it stays this way. Glover with the free kick. Well, that's it. The final whistle. A fabulous night for Stoke City. And their on-loan goalkeeper, Bruce Grobbelaar, milking every moment of it. Lou Macari's team open up then a 10-point lead at the top over Port Vale. As he exchanges handshakes with John Runch, his opposite number of Port Vale. Gleckhorn for the second goal after Mark Steen's opener just a few minutes in. Gleckhorn in the second half. And Brucey Grobbelaar will look back on a couple of vital saves on the way. Stoke City's night. They've beaten Port Vale at Vale Park by 2-0.
Is that the championship gone now?
You never know in this game. We want to finish in the first or second spot. Whatever it will be, we'll be quite happy at that.
I think you said you were more worried about the teams below you than about
Well,
Stoke.
that's right. I mean, I didn't think that before tonight's match that Stoke were going to finish in other than the first or second spot. It's the Boltons, the West Broms and the Stockports I'm a little bit more concerned about, because we want to go to get promotion in the first or second spot.
How much better a side are you now, do you think, than the one that just missed out last time?
Better than last year. I've said it all along, and when we lost on Saturday, people were starting to say, you know, are they going to do what they did last year? I never felt we've got the sort of team that will panic like we did last year. Saturday we had an awful day. We never looked like winning, and you know, strange things happen in football, and strange things happened here tonight. We've come here and we've outplayed a much better team than Blackpool. No disrespect to Blackpool, because on the day they deserve to beat us, but we've showed the other side of ourselves tonight. No, I'm confident we can last the pace.
There they are. That 10-point lead is back. Port Vale hanging on. Well, Jimmy Greaves, Lou Macari
yes,
is that rare Scotsman. He's a teetotaler, but putting that aside, do you think he'll be reaching for the champagne just yet?
I don't think so. He could well be going down to Ladbrokes to collect his winnings, couldn't he, young Lou? Tax paid, of course, Lou.
Yeah.
But good performance, wasn't it? They must be pretty confident now, Stoke. It was a good result for them. And Port Vale, to be fair, are no mean side themselves. And with the injury to Taylor, wasn't it? And they battled well. They look a good side. I'd still think that they are in pole position to go up as well. Personally.
You enthused not only about Mark Steen's goal, but also the setup.
Oh, without doubt, John Butler, wasn't it? It was shades of Sir Stanley in the old red and white stripes for Stoke City going down the wing there. Something I remember very well, because in his testimonial game he did just this, crossed it like that, and I slotted it a bit like myself, Bobby, all those years ago. But it was Sir Stan all over that, wasn't it? It was super stuff. Great run.
I mean, the great thing is really that it's a great revival up there. I mean, they're getting big crowds at both games. I mean, Port Vale has got a chance of winning the Autoglass Trophy. Stoke did it the other year. It's revival time in a big way. It
is indeed, and I think that showed tonight, because you saw the crowd, you saw the way the game was played. As I say, taking nothing away from Stoke City, they won and won well, but Port Vale are a good side.
And tonight he will have realised that his decision to take Bruce Grobbelaar on loan was vindicated. He had a good match, didn't he?
Well, Brucey, I think, was a real shrewd loan job, this. He hasn't bought him, remember that. So he's not forked out any real dough for Bruce. And I think to have a man who's played in European Cups and won Cups and league medals and everything like that, and making saves like that as Brucey did, and he came out well. He made one or two mistakes, but he commanded the area in general. I think that was a pretty shrewd move by Lewis.
And just a very quick word, John Rudge has done a great job. He's having a testimonial there this year. He doesn't half deserve it, doesn't he?
He deserves it, because, I mean, not many people know where Port Vale is, Bob, do they?
You've never been, have you, for one?
I've never been, thank God. But good luck to them. I hope they come up.